Till now, we completed order entry. Yes. Okay. Now we need to create an invoice here. So for that, there is a program workflow background process. It is. So whoever already practiced, do not give me a chorus because all are new here. Correct. Workflow background process. What it will do is, it will launch two programs automatically. Those are all auto invoice master program followed by auto invoice import program. It is. These are all the two programs. So I forgot to save order. So I would like to do very quickly these 4 steps. If you are facing some issues, setup related issues, practice through operations user only, not with personal user. There are some dependencies, setups required. Can go to order management. Check the availability, otherwise it will become a back order here. So 200 quantity still 103 is there, correct? Save, book order. Two steps completed. Next is shipping, release sales order, release sales orders. Auto ship we can use for shipping. Auto pack deliveries, yes. Our entire last 3 classes summary is just not even 1 minute, correct? Now, this is the program we'll run here. We will have in the office, actually, it will be a scheduled program. Okay, automatically it will submit. How the program will be scheduled here is, there is option. First, pass the parameters here. These are all the mandatory. Yellow fields are mandatory here. White fields are optional. If you want to pass, you can pass. Else ignore. So this is where we can schedule. Okay. Periodically. So it will run every 1 hour. It will run every day, every week. Your program will submit. Manual intervention is not required. Okay. So this is a scheduled program in the company. So, but right now we are submitting manually. Manually means simply you can go to, this is the menu, view menu, requests, new request, single request. Then you can pass this program. I have not submitted. Again, I'm passing here. See, there are so many parameters. It's big. These many parameters are there, but at this moment will give only OEM order line level only. Line level information only we are moving. Parameters. That's it. So click on OK. So once you submit this, it will trigger automatically two programs here. Okay, first program, what it will do is it will be submitted here auto invoice import program. So this will insert into interface tables here. Before creating an invoice, there are certain interface tables like RA interface, line solve, then RA interface, distribution solidus. These are all the two tables. And auto invoice import program, it will pick up the data from these two tables and it will insert into certain table. Automatic, these all will happen automatically. So the table names will be here is RA customer, PRXL, RA customer, TRX means transaction, line solve. Okay. Backend it will do like this, but if you just check here, you cannot notice anything here. This is the master program I'm talking about, and this is the invoice import program. Okay. So now, once it is submitted normal, if you wanted to know the tables RA interface lines, RA interface distributions, you can go to one responsibility. This is the responsibility here, integrated SOA gateway. So this is the responsibility. All modules, interface tables, all modules, programs, every information we can see here. Financials. Then we can see here receivables, and here is the place open interface. These are all the three criteria we have to use. Ours is auto invoice import program. This is auto invoice program. You can check here. See, this is the table. RA interface line solve, RA interface distribution. These are all for sales credits. If something goes wrong, we can see into RA interface errors. So all the three tables are important here. Okay. These are all the three tables. I already typed here. RA interface line solve, RA interface distribution solidus. So now you can see auto invoice import program. It's already submitted. I'm selecting always vision operations. Requests, find here. It's already submitted. Submitted, completed normal. V output here. You can see here. So selected one invoice and it's successfully processed. There are no rejected records here. There are no errors at all. If you get errors, there is error table here. The error table name is here is RA interface errors. Okay. Overall, that's about this. Now, let's see your invoice information in receivables. Transaction is the invoice here. Click on transactions. Okay. Invoice is already created. If you want to create an invoice manually or something, you can enter whatever the fields appearing here. But right now, already created. There is a reference field here. Reference field is the order number. So press F11 and enter the order number over here. Whatever the order number, I have not saved it. I'll find out from this toad, the recently created record. Better save your number somewhere. This is the table for all sales orders. I am taking the recent record. Based on the date, we can sort out. This is the one. Short descript. This is your order. 71157. Today only we created. take this. If someone already created other orders, then you may get confused also. So it is saying here, alone reference field will not help you. Okay. Please fill in selective criteria, at least one of the following. At least means what? Either ship to or build to or GL date. Any other thing? Source. Source I'm selecting right now. Source is from which module we transferred that order management, but in this case, order entry it is. This is your invoice. Here, you got your invoice here. Now go to help, record history. You can see REA customer TRX. TRX means transaction, that is an invoice. Okay. This one. And line level. Line level, you can go to line items here. Then same way, record history. If record history is not available, I told you last time other method, that is system last query. It is system last underscore query. If record history is not showing, this is the best method to identify the query behind this or to identify the tables behind this. Check the tables here. This is the table. RA customer TRX lines. Okay. Overall 2 tables for invoices. After shipping, your next step will be here is invoice, right? To create an invoice, we need to run a workflow background process. Okay. 5th step is what it is? AR invoice. So AR invoice, we have not created manually. Your system only created with the help of this auto invoice import program. Okay. Now we are in account receivable module. So definitely we need to find out the links between OEM and AR module. Or else simply sales order number and AR invoice number. Okay, these are all joins you must know because we may need to derive in the form of reports, correct? So sales order number, you know already, OER address all, correct? And invoice number is, this is the transaction number is the invoice number. It is available into a table that is RA customer TRX all. Then diagnostics examine. So this is the invoice number. So 2 tables we are combining, correct? So one table is OER data solve. Another table is RA customer. RA means receivable application. This is the full form actually. Abbreviation is RA. RA customer TRX all. Now this is where joins you need to remember. Okay. Where condition OH dot your order number is equivalent to, there is a field here I mentioned. Your order number is available into this reference field, right? So the reference field is stored into another column. CT reference is not correct actually, but column name exactly is interface header attribute 1 it is. This is the column you must remember here. Do you see? Interface header attribute 1. It will have a sales order number. Whatever the reference field is there, right? This is stored in the backend in this particular column. Interface header attribute 1 it is. If you run this, you may get issue. The reason is both are different data types. Order number is different data type. This is a different. You see the data type of your order number. It's a number data type. You can see. And here is a place. Column name interface header attribute 1. This is the character. Okay. One is number, other one is character. Now what you can do, you need to convert this into a character. So to care of your column name. Now if you execute it by using Control Enter, it will not give you error. It's not giving error. Correct? Check your particular order number. Your order number. We require two columns here. TRX number, transaction number. Is that correct? Transaction number 927. It's correct. Okay, this is the way we can combine two tables here. At line level also we can make a join here. If you go to line items, there is a column here. See, this is header level reference. This is a line level reference here. Line level means other table we have to make a join here. Line level table I already told you. This is the line level table. Header level, there is no headers, but still this is header data and this is line data. One invoice may have a multiple lines. Now another join. Copy. Instead of RA customer TRXL, I am using RA customer TRX line solve. Okay. And this is a line level alias. Now instead of interface header attribute 1, there is a column here. Sales order. That's it. TRX number column is not available. Column name is, as I mentioned, sales order. That's it. Table is changed, join is also changed. If it is at header level, interface header attribute 1. If it is at line level, the column name is sales order. We are combining two module tables here. Okay. Now, line to line also, there is a join here. Line to line in the sense, in sales order, there is a line table, right? OE order line solve. Select star from OE order. This is another level. Overall, three joins are there here. Don't get confused. Now, line to line means here, this one. I'm combining line table from order management, line table from invoice. So there is a join here. That's a line ID of your sales order for every line is equivalent to interface line attribute 6 it is. So these are all fixed. It will not change. You have to remember that there is no other choice. Okay. Line attribute 6. Now we are looking for a specific order number, right? Order. You take here order also. OE order. That's all. OX. Primary key of this particular table is header ID. Header ID. So that you can join with the order number. Otherwise, header ID is also fine. If you don't want to use header solve table, header ID is enough. With the same problem, it's appearing. You know why this problem is coming? Both are different data types. So the data type of interface line attribute 6 is varchar. Okay, varchar it is. And the data type of this line ID may be a number. Line ID is number. If you are combining two different data types, it definitely will get error. So what is that error? This error. Invalid number. So what I need to do is either you need to convert this into character or this one into number. To char, to date, to num. These are all the conversion functions you've already seen, right? char you can use better. Number to character, I'm just converting. Perfect. If it is not giving the duplicate rows means the join is correct here. Instead of attribute line 6, if you give wrong join, you may not get the data also. Because it's fixed already, database is designed, so you are not getting data. Interface line attribute 6 means 6 only you need to remember. If it is at header level, we can use interface header attribute 1. If it is line level, it is 6. Okay. Now I'm just line ID will store here. Line ID. You can verify if you want. Both are same. This is from order management. After running a workflow background process, after running auto invoice import program, you will have a interface line attribute 6. Line ID is holding this interface line attribute 6. It is clear. Everything is automated. It's already registered. Just you need to remember. Fine. What we did just before, we have combined two module tables. One is order management table, account receivable table. Overall, 3 joins we discussed. So you'll be able to tell me first join, header level, correct. Header level, what tables we have to use? Just recall simply. Interface header attribute 1. Second, line level, header to line. Column name, order number from OE data sol that is equivalent to sales order column from RA customer TRX lines. Now OE order lines to RA customer TRX lines. What is the join? Line ID is interface line attribute 6. Clear, right? Any confusion? Okay. Now next is yes. So before doing a receipts, what you have to do? We need to do a create accounting here. That is a 6th step it seems, correct? Create accounting. Why accounting is required is debit and credit we have to mention here. So from which account amount is debited, and these are all invoice related. So we can do here. There is option here. Tools, create accounting. After doing a create accounting, view accounting also there. Okay. And these are all extra menus. We can include a taxes also. Tax is also a separate module. Create accounting. These are all called as a mode. Okay. Modes. So we have 3 modes here. Draft mode means anytime you can change it. Draft means anyone knows, correct? And final mode here, it will create a journal entries also, and it will transfer. It will create a journal entries in GL module, but it will not be posted here. This is for posting. So directly also I can take it and I can finish right away, posting, creating transactions, everything. But I wanted to show you how it will create, how we can post. So I'm selecting here, final accounting here. Okay. You will see a message here. If you get any error messages here, there is a separate error table for this. The table is XLA accounting errors. XLA means subledger accounting, it is accounting errors. Right now, there is no error. It is good. But if you get an error, where will you search? That's error table. So what type of the errors you can see? Let me see how many errors. There are 90,000 errors are there. Okay. You will get definitely. So similar to this only. I'll show you 1 or 2 errors, interesting errors. Okay, just open this. This type of errors. There are no eligible transactions. There are no eligible invoices for this particular account. And submit the request at later time when there are no transactions, when there are transactions requiring accounting. So sometimes without the transaction, they will submit for accounting, then you will get error like this. Then after that, so mostly this is the issue, correct? I'm scrolling down, but still message remains same. It's changing error ID, no worries. It's a common error, it seems, correct? One error we have already seen, it seems. There is no budget or something. This one. This is another error. So errors also you need to remember, not only topics. This general entry has partially passed control. Please review the general lines for warning or failure, whatever. Okay. Anyway, errors, a standard table is introduced by Oracle. That's an XLA accounting errors. So once it is done here, accounting, you can again go to view accounting here. Create accounting is over. Now next is view accounting. Here is the place. Accounting information. Okay. This DR means debit account, CR means credit account. You need to remember simply names. Receivable account name, revenue account. Okay. These are all the accounting. We will call it as an accounting entries. Accounting entries. DR, CR. The debit account is what is? Receivable account. And credit account is revenue and tax. Two accounts are there. Okay. So once we do a credit accounting, tables we should identify behind this. This accounting information where we can see is there is a page here. Help record is not available here because this is the OA framework page it is. This page appearance itself it is different, right? They have built this page by using Java developer. So somewhere you can see that J developer. This is the one. It's a tool. You are going to work with this tool. Just showing you the appearance of this tool. Front-end application we can design by using this J developer tool. It's a ready-made tool actually. This is a tool. If you want to create any page, it's quite interesting also because we are going to design buttons, check boxes. Everything is there. Simply we have to give a little logic. Once we click on a submit, how it will behave. Okay, these are all. So by using this tool only, this page is already developed. Okay, so these buttons, search boxes, this torchlight symbols, everything. These are called as a search symbol. It is. Anyway, these type of pages, if you want to see the tables behind this, we have to click on this at the bottom about this page. Then there is a business component reference details. Expand this. So every VO means view object it is. It will have a query. And click on this. This is a query. If you feel there is no table related to you, you can go to get details like this. So there are various other tables here. XLA headers, lines, and check another. Like this, you can get the tables here. This is for conditions. So how to identify is like wherever you see a tables here, this is the query. Simply double click. Okay, copy. It's not properly formatted here, right? You can go to Toad, keep your query, and Shift Control F directly. Shift Control F for formatting. See, it's aligned properly. These are all the shortcuts actually. Till now, what we have seen, Control plus Enter. This is to execute SQL statement. Okay. Now next is formatting of any query. Shift Control plus F, formatting of the query. Now, if you feel this output window is not working, Shift F2. See, Shift F2. Shift plus F2 to expand output window. Then F2 simply, I am using F2. Output window is not appearing. It's hidden here. If you press F2 again, it will show. Okay. F2 is for what it is, to show or hide output window. Now, there are other shortcuts. Whenever there is a need, we can do that. Clear? So check the tables here. These are all the tables. Headers, lines, events, transaction entries. Okay, take this. This accounting entries, receivable information, revenue information, tax information is stored into certain tables. These are all the tables. So simply put select star from, you can come to know. So here, XLA is the short name for subledger module. Okay. So how to know short name for any module is, there is a responsibility. What I will do, I'll just note down here before closing. Any module short name is available into this responsibility. Responsibility name is application developer. Application register. Then we are looking here. Subledger accounting. This is a short name. That's why every table starts with XLA only. So if it is receivable module, short name AR here. If it is order management, what could be the, no, it's wrong. See, it is ONTTs. Okay. We have to verify once. Anyway, we are going to work with approximately 10 modules. So remembering is not that much big deal. Okay. Now accounting is over. Next is receipt here. This is the 7th step, is it? For receipt, first of all, you need to identify the invoice amount from receivables. F11 to get the data of your invoice to query. check invoice amount here, total amount $121. Okay, so we are creating an invoice and sending to the customer on $120. Sometimes they will pay you at a time all $121, or they may take installment also. Okay, let's say we are taking $100 only. That is called as a receipt here. Receipt means receiving amount from a customer on your invoice. In O2C, what we are doing? We are selling goods to the customer, and we send an invoice also. Invoice is a bill. Now you will get a money. It may be a automatic through bank or directly cash. So right now, if it is a cash, we are doing here manual. Receipt number you only giving here. And receipt amount is $100. Actually, your invoice amount is $120. Partially you received. Then apply. The pending amount we can see here. Balance due is. So sometimes customers will not make at a time all the payment. We may need to give a reminders also to them in the form of reports or emails, whatever. Okay, this pending information is stored into a table, that is AR payment schedule solve. So do you see any difference? See, earlier I have used RA. Invoices starts with RA, but receipt starts with AR here. See, little opposite. Okay, remembering, you have to remember like this. All invoices table starts with RA, and all receipts table starts with opposite way, AR. AR payment schedule solve. And here is the place due amount, due date, amount due remaining, amount due original. These are all the columns. Customer TRX ID is the primary key of your invoice. Okay, so take here customer TRX ID, one column. Okay, in line level it is not there. Okay. I took another place. Where is the place? This is a customer TRX ID. Okay. As I mentioned, three columns are important. What are they? Due date. Here you can check. Due date is the one column. The next two columns are here is we supposed to receive usually. So what is the invoice amount here? 120 something, right? Amount due original, and one more is amount due remaining. These are all the three columns only we'll use. Not all other columns. There may be more than 100, 150 columns are there. Okay. These are all regular work important. Amount due original, amount due remaining. Okay. Now, this is the important table. Receipt information is stored into AR cash receipts. Where receipt number, receipt amount. We received only $100 from a customer. So how much applied, unapplied? There is one more table, AR receivable application. Overall, three tables only in case of a receipt. AR receivable Check the table is correct or not. It is taking this much time means table is wrong. This is the table. Okay. Check any customer TRX ID. Do you see there is a table here, column name, applied customer TRX ID. If you want to make a join with invoice table, applied customer TRX ID. If it is a cash receipts table, there is a cash receipt ID. There is a column name. I am adding invoice table also. What is the invoice table? RA customer TRX all. Join condition is primary key of this table. That is equivalent to ARA. I showed you one column. Can you recall? Right, exactly. Applied customer TRX side. Is the after that ARA dot cash receipt ID, right? So intermediate table is AR receivable applications all table. There is no straight join between AR cash receipts and AR RA customer TRX. That's why intermediately I have added AR receivable applications here. Use customer TRX ID also. All the queries you can get easily in Google. With one click, you can get it easily. Got it? This is the way. Overall, 3 tables here. Okay, if you want to join here AR invoice and AR receipt, 3 tables required to join. So invoice side, RA customer TRX all, and receipt side, there are 2 tables. So what are they? One is this one, AR receivable applications, and other one is AR cash receipts. If any pending amount, you can say into AR payment schedules. That's about the receipt. Now, 8th step is here is create accounting. Almost we are at the ending stage of this flow. So create accounting, you can go to, again, same story. So out of 3 options, I told you to select here, final accounting. Accounting successfully created. After done accounting, I advise you to go to view accounting. So in the view accounting, there are 2 entries here, debit and credit. So earlier debit account was receivable, right? Now it has become to CR here, credit. Okay, debit, credit, usually BCom, MBA people can easily understand, right? But for you, just remember the entry names. Credit information is receivable, debit information is cash. Again, tables, if you want to, no need to go, but it's like a revision about this page. What I need to do? Expand. So there is a plus symbol here. Expand. There are VOs here. VO means VO will have a query. These are all OA framework terminology. You are going to learn all this JDeveloper. Click on this. If you feel there is no related query, get details. Just double click on this. Go to Toad here. These are all the tables. XLA stands for subledger accounting. It's a short name of subledger accounting. Now, final step, ninth step it is transfer to GL. This is the final step in your flow. So today you have to finish all 9 steps at any cost. Okay. For transferring, there is a separate program. Actually, in the create accounting, third step is there, right? Third step also helpful, but separate program is there here. That is transfer general entries to the GL. You are working for vision operations ledger. End date is today's date it is. Okay. Today's date is it? November 1st. Posting will do manually. If you want to post simultaneously, then you can make it yes. But right now, I don't want to do that. That's about the transferring. The program name is transfer general entries. It will trigger automatically on another program, general import. You are at ending of O2C. Now click on view output here, general import program output. This is not required. Click on this. You can see here batch name. Take this batch, entire batch it is. Okay, this is entire batch. Overall, it has 4 segments, right? All 4 segments is called as a single batch. Now go to journals in the general ledger module. Initially, we were in inventory module. Then after that, we moved to order management. Then after that, receivable. Now next is general ledger. It's a cycle actually. The entire process. Inquiry, journal, then batch name, find. So there are 2 entries here. In AR module, we did 2 things, right? One is invoice creation, other one is receipt creation. So tables are here is very easy. Help record history, GL, general ledger module, general entries, batches. Okay. If we go in detail, yield the headers. Next is lines, pending amounts, we can say into balances. After posting, we'll see. Right now it is unposted. Okay, go to journals, post. This is the final step in O2C. Okay, posting means finalization. Again, same batch. Fine. It is postable and unposted as of now. So you have to post this. After posting, one program will be submitted. That is a posting single ledger. After posting, one table will be updated. That is a GL balances. GL balances. Everywhere tables, these are all important only. There may be additional table will come into the picture, but O2C is this only. So at order entry level, what are the tables we discussed? Headers all, lines all, right? Quick release level, 3 warehouse tables. What are they? Same. Shipping also same, correct? And invoice level, RA customer TRXL, RA customer TRX lines all. Receipt level, 3 tables. Receipt level, what are they? AR cash receipts one table. Next, AR receivable applications, right? You forgot it so early. Receivable applications, AR cash receipts, and one more is that's it. Create accounting tables. Excel AE headers. AE means accounting entry. So while remembering itself, you need to know the expansion of that fields. Okay. Now let's see the final stage. How to check whether it is posted or not is again I have to go to inquiry, then journal. Give a batch name. Find the status is posted. Earlier it was unposted. Now it is posted. O2C is over. So the entire summary is available into one query. Okay. So I'll get it through. AR SLA GL link query. This is called as a drill down or backtracking. Taking here. Checking whether it is correct or not. Same query you can use, okay? Copy paste. No need to write all this. But if you write it, you can easily remember the tables, joins, everything. And in interviews also, you no need to struck. Okay. I'm looking for one transaction number. This is the transaction number. Check, are there any other application IDs? Yeah, this period we don't require. Ledger rate, our RGD is 204, right? Remove posted date somewhere they tested in 2015 year. We don't require that. Let me check. If it doesn't work, I'll give you the working query. Okay, it's working. So it is giving here posted amount, your $114, right? Your item, remote Sony, period name, you got it, transaction number, sales order, everything is giving, right? And now, if someone asks you what are the link between AR to SLA, SLA to GL, I'll tell you the best way to remember. So from GL, you need to come back. Okay. GL side, one second, guys. I'll stop at this point. Almost we completed. There may be 1 or 2 cross questions, but we'll cover. Don't worry. We'll have a mock interviews, right? It's not visible properly. I'm removing this. Okay. Now from GL, we have to come back. If you face some issue in the account receivable invoice, we need to come from GL. So from GL side, this is the important. GL import references, yellow color. Okay. So with the GL import references, check is there any other joins? GIR means GL import references. So this is one join. And this is another join. Two columns here. GL SL link table, GL SL link ID. Sorry, okay. We are at GL side. Now after that, XAL. XAL stands for what? Go here from class. XAL stands for XLA AE lines. So this is the second level. Second level is, or we can mark up with this color only, no problem. But yellow color side, there are two tables. GL import references, XLAE lines. The join conditions are, there are two joins here. One join is GLSL link ID, other join is GLSL link table. Are you okay with this? Now next, from XLAE lines to, next we have to come down one more step. XLAE lines, check where it is. Yeah, this one we can take it. Okay, this is the one. This is a second color I'm applying. Second level join. Check XDL stands for what it is. XDL. It is a XDL stands for XLA distribution links. Clear? Second level. Now from XDL to what next? Check the where conditions. XDL to event ID or AE header ID or event ID. Yeah, this we can take. We no need to take all this. This is the third one. Okay, this is the third level join. Clear? LGD stands for what? LGD. LGD means here. This is the account. Right now we are in account receivable. Earlier we were in GL, GL to drill down to subledger accounting, subledger accounting to now AR. So that's about the drill down. The rest of the tables we no need to discuss much. You know already. You know, right? Already join between OER data sol, RA customer TRS sol, interface header attribute one. Correct? It is really, really important in interviews. So first what I have used, first level join, GL module, GL table name, GL import references. This is equivalent to, I made a join with one table. What is the table name? XLA AE lines it is. Join conditions. There are two columns. What are they? GLSL link and one more GLSL link table. Clear about this? Now, after that, we drill down to another table. XLA distribution links, or what is that? Second color. This one. XLA distribution links. And XLA distribution links and XLA AE lines. Join condition between these two. You go to where condition. Where condition is what it is? AE head right. Then after that, third one. From XLA distribution links to RA cus TRX line GL distall table. It's a big table. The table is what it is? This one. RA cus TRX line GL distall. It's a distribution table actually. This is the table. Column name. Come here. This column name. This is the column. Join condition. Okay. Source distribution ID number one is equivalent to cust TRX line GL distal table. Clear? Yes. This is the important thing. If anyone asks you what is the join between account receivable to subledger to GL, these are all the three joins only you need to say, not this entire query. This entire query is not needed. Clear? That's all about OTC, guys. 4 classes completed till now. These 4 classes, they will cover n number of questions and interviews. So I made a questions and answers also. I'll share it with you. So whatever I type, learn same way only. You can by heart, no worries. I've used simple English only. I'm stopping at this moment. Do you have any questions?
So yesterday recordings were done today.
Yeah, I'll share it. I'll share it today. I'll share now both. Fine.
Thank you, sir.
If anyone has doubts, please let me know. Because all are in the beginning stage only.